This happens to be just a few clicks away from the Cattail Pond Saloon, and I like when Crip sets a camp up here. I like it a lot. You know, we're going to be in touch real soon with my sister, and she had Thanksgiving in Florida territory. I understand they had a little gator on their table for Thanksgiving. That sounds crazy. Anyway. Oh, you have no idea. Yeah, we're French, Italian, Irish, and part Floridian, so I guess that makes us over here and just hang out with the Crips. This is as dark as I've ever seen this camp. Crips. I don't think I've ever seen it this dark before. Man, it's cloudy, it's overcast. We got a telegram coming, and my sister.
Oh, hold on.
All right. All right, stream appears to be okay. That's well, folks, if you're here, this is an awful quiet little camping trip right now. We ain't done no action yet. Just getting a cup of coffee and just letting this cold night just kind of wash on by. I think at daybreak we're going to head out and meet up with my sister, Lorraine. I ain't seen her since the holidays. I had some business to attend to back here in town.
Howdy, Jack. Can you hear me?
I sure can, darling. I sure can. Is this a backup microphone, or is this the, oh, here she is. Hey.
Now, you mentioned earlier, because I had to charge my microphone, but I couldn't say a whole lot.
Yep.
That I had gator for Thanksgiving. Check out my outfit, sir. This was not planned. I swear, this was not planned.
You had to make a coat out of that son of a bitch after you ate it.
Coat and boots and everything to match.
Man, I'll tell you what, being a naturalist has its advantages. Great to see it, hun. Great to see it, indeed. Yep, I'm gonna get up and give you a little. Oh, she's already down here. I'll give you a little look there. Hey, I ran right through you. That was a little weird. All right, anyway, yeah, we can chill out here at the fire for a minute, and I suppose you're a little wonky, but I think your audio sounds fine. I think we're fine. And again, I was saying to you, I adjusted the overall mix of the party cast, so it should be better in general.
Wonderful.
So I'll ask a better question. A, how was the gator? Was it delicious? Taste like chicken?
Tastes like chicken. A little bit rubbery, but tastes like chicken.
And two, what are we doing today, hon? Daybreak is coming rapidly. I got to take care of.
I got a few collectibles we could hit up.
I'm
One
loving
that I
it.
think you need to complete a collection, and then there's a pond I found that maybe we could do a little fishing today.
All right.
And we can go visit your girl, the madam. So I know
Well,
how much you'd
you know
like
what?
to see her. So
Yeah.
if you're up for it.
Well, let's see what my
rush
collections
on any
look
of it?
like. What's that?
I believe you need a Knight of Cups to complete one of your collections. So that's
You
one I
may
have
be on
flagged for
point.
you.
Yep. You
I
may
don't
be
think
on
we ever
point.
got to it last time. So
I didn't realize you could buy a horse right out of this catalog.
you sure can.
Wow.
Only the workers style horses, though. I believe. I don't recommend it though.
Oh, you don't recommend trying to buy a horse right out of the damn...
Not out of the catalog.
Okay.
Unless you know what you're getting, unless you've already seen them and you know that's what you want.
Uh-huh.
But
I'm just
yeah.
curious. They said horses right here. I could just look at horse. Oh, because they're in this little magazine. I see what you're saying. You can't really see them. You're looking at a picture in a magazine. I gotcha. Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, as it were, I think we're going to just confirm for you the collection issue. Let's see here. Collections. Here we go. The cups. Ace, King, Queen, 7, 6, 5, 14. So you said it's a jack? Is that what it is, or the page? No, I have the page. I have the page.
The knight, I believe. I believe you need the knight.
Yeah, it's the knight. It's the knight. Yep, the Knight of Cups is all I need, and I've got a collection complete. A few other things close. Wands, but I'm not going to sweat you on that. Let's see, Pentacles, 11. Yeah, the only one I would say is even really worth... here's another one. Heirlooms, that's looking pretty good. Yeah, cups. Yep.
So, so we'll go snatch up some
Beautiful.
cards
Finally,
today.
daylight. I'll tell you, some days night lasts forever, don't it? If you ain't in the mood for nighttime and it's night, daylight don't come. On the other hand, when you're having a good old time at night and the sunrise comes up, it can kill your party sometimes. Anyway, I just fed my horse a pear. What about that? Look at that, buddy. I'm still riding blood, my big old thoroughbred. Yep. Yep. Hey, babe, let me go get one more coffee in real time for my thermos for the ride.
Because it may take a while for my horse to arrive. You know how
That's
that
all right. Don't worry about it. I need a minute to get my coffee. I left a pot on the fire here, and I got to get some on my horse.
Wow, look, he came fast today.
Yeah, well, just hold up. You got to deal what you got to deal. I believe that is the Cat's Heel Pond, by the way, right there. I'm almost sure that's the Cat's Heel Pond. And, all right, my saloon is right around the corner. Yep. So we found a little camp right here. You can just fish right here at the Cat's Heel Pond, grab giant mackerel and pike out of there. Forget it. All right, I'll be right back, love. Just hold tight. Hold tight. I'm going to get off my buddy and just let him graze for a minute. But we will jump out. This is a great little spot for this camp, huh? All right, I'll be back.
Mm-hmm.
All right, lady. We're almost ready to ride. You still there?
I'm here.
Okay, babe. You know the only two things I can say that aren't realistic about these horses, and believe me, they're very realistic. The way they wag their tails, the way they poop, a lot of things. Even their ears, the affection, everything about them is great. But they don't just eat grass. If you just leave a horse for a second, they will just find some grass and like, they don't care what you're feeding them. They'd rather have grass. I'm telling you, man, they're so funny. They will just put their neck through a fence in the most awkward way to get some grass. Anyway, I work with horses, so I do love them so much. Okay, babesy, I'm ready when you are. We're ready to go. Got a fresh cup of coffee. This is the way to start the day. My horse is strong, baby. Where'd you go? You hunting? You fishing?
I'm changing my pants. Give me just in the game.
Okay. I probably asked too many questions
funny.
there.
You are funny. Yeah, my pants didn't match my outfit, so you know how I
You know, some guy told me where to get sockeye salmon, and I realized I did not have it on my map. Oh no. I think he said it was right down here. Yep, right here. There it is. I believe that's what he said. So I happen to know of a place to catch sockeye salmon, of which you don't need to break them down. They fit in your bag, and you can get $8 per salmon times about 5, $40 just for sitting around fishing. So I know where to go. I know where to go. Beautiful there, hon. What you got?
1 second.
I like the way they paw. See, that horse will do that. It'll stomp its foot if it gets frustrated and impatient.
Yeah.
They do that. I've seen that every morning when I'm trying to
All
open
right.
the gate.
I think I'm ready now. I feel a little bit more put together.
All right.
There we go. You know me. It's all about the outfits.
Hey, listen, it's a big deal.
So I'm sorry. What did you say about fishing and sockeye salmon?
Oh, I have a new spot that I probably, yeah, man, it's a big deal because salmon is uniquely very expensive and doesn't have to be carried around or broken up or any of those things, man. So I'm gonna switch up to you. I'm back to my trilby, babe. My long top coat.
Can we eat the salmon or can we only sell the salmon?
I bet you can break it down like you were talking about. You can do anything you want with it, I believe. And watch, just for the record, now watch, I don't know where your collecting thing was going to go.
Should I do the camp thing? Should I maybe be
Well, I guess my point is this. We're real close to this spot where apparently you can catch salmon.
Okay, well, one of the places I was going to take you is close by, so...
Maybe it's the same spot?
Nope. Looks like you are doing Dakota River. I was gonna head us north.
The only problem is, are we catching salmon or are we catching more of these giant pike that I can't do anything with?
Yeah, let's go do the salmon thing first.
Let's see if I'm right, because look, I discovered it at one point, and I realized you can catch 5 or 6 and then just go right in your little duffel. And
let's do that first while you're the posse leader.
And let's see if it turns out to be bullshit. We'll recalibrate. If it turns out, yeah, because I had for my Thanksgiving one, my plan was to go get salmon, and I wound up getting a bunch of pike. So I just lined them up on the ice, right? Because I'm role playing, and then I was like, I'm gonna get these back to town, but I had no way to get them back to town because we all know the limitations without the hunting wagon, right?
Right.
So, but this was kind of cool because, yeah, I got a bunch of them until my bag was filled, and then they were like, if you get a bigger bag, you can get even more. So I was like, oh, interesting. So salmon might be its own little racket if you like hunting and fishing and you just like the activity. Again, this is like what I've been saying about real life. As long as you're doing something you could do 20 hours a day with no complaints, how did you lose the game? You win. You're the winner of the game.
Right.
You can only be awake 16 hours a day. right? I mean, you win. You're the winner. If you do the thing you just love and can't get tired of it, then every day is not long enough. You kind of break the game in a way.
You know,
in life.
I think in the real world,
Yes, and that's what I'm talking about too. By the way,
by how much money and how many things we have, but really,
Yeah,
I think
I don't like
success
that.
is measured by how many friends you have and how much joy you're getting out of it.
yeah, where's your vibe? I mean, and again, I am not normal in that way. I don't really care what you're driving. I don't want to. You know, you can show off
they
your
always
house
say,
to me.
like, money can't buy happiness, and some people will argue that point. I mean, it can buy you comfort. Comfort can lead to happiness. But
It
at
can't
a
buy
certain
you
point,
decency either. By the way,
Right.
you could have all the money in the world and be an absolute piece of crap, and a really nice living room to boot. You know what I mean? Like a beautiful kitchen, and you're a sick bastard. You know, like I've seen people with tons of money wind up, you know, turning into fucking killers and murderers and shit. It doesn't.
Yeah.
There's no value in it in and of itself. You have to have value, and I do believe joy is a weird, unique thing because it's much more contagious. You can be corrupted by someone that has a lot of money and you think you want to hang out with them because they have nice toys and things and a comfortable life, and you realize the undercurrent of what I'm talking about, the ugliness of it, the compromises, holy shit, I got to put up with this, comes with that. Whereas sometimes you can hang out with someone that has absolutely nothing and you feel wonderfully free and light as a feather, and you're wondering what it is they're bringing to the table, and it's just joy. I mean, shit, I told you know all about Chris. I lost Chris, man. Chris was one of the greatest friends I ever had, and yet he was gone by the age of 26, and he was not a millionaire, just so you know, guys. He wasn't some, like, he was rich, and by the way, in a way that most people don't even recognize sometimes. Yeah. All right. I don't like when my horse gets real slow like that. It usually means big animal approaching.
Yeah, well, my horse is riding persistently with his head facing to the left, so...
Yeah, when it gets tired or weird like that, they do that. What's that about? I've seen the horses do that too. They're either tired, they need medicine, or they're ornery, right? And they turn their head hard to the left. I've seen that, yeah. This feels like an old Western right now. I love these covered bridges.
So I don't know what my horse is doing, but he was acting...
This is so this bridge does not collect the snow and collapse during the winter. Are you okay? Is your horse okay?
Yeah, I think so. He's just acting weird. All right, but this is the spot, I think. Yeah.
This is the fishing spot. This is my fishing spot.
What you had marked.
Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. Come on, buddy. Let's head down a little closer so we're not like right on this trail here.
Alexa, stop. I don't know what she heard. But
She played Chris's song immediately.
Let's see. You think there might be salmon in here? Is what you're saying?
Well, according to this one video I watched, if you use some sort of lure here, you're gonna catch some salmon. So let's see what happens.
Let's see what happens if I stand right here.
Let's see what happens. I think it's just sort of out of this little bend right here. But let's find out. Let's see if it's for real or... And I would assume this is a river, special river lure or something like that, maybe. I do see a lot of things in here. The question is, are they sockeye salmon? And
Right. I feel like salmon tend to be in rivers, but where it's a little bit more...
there's one right here. No, he's right. They're bright red. Here it is. Right in front of me. You don't have to do much fishing either. He said they're just kind of right in front of you.
We got something. I got something, babe. Look at that salmon right off the thing, babe.
Right. And watch, you can fit 5 or 6 of those in your bag, and I believe you have a big bag.
4-pound salmon. So throw them in
And
there, and if you can
like
throw them in
$8.
your bag, you can break. Yeah, but if you can throw them in your bag, you can break them down and eat them.
Yep.
Salmon's gonna be good for your health. Yeah,
That's right.
baby.
And
awesome
this is
catch. I mean,
apparently
awesome,
this is just
discovery.
a no-brainer of a
That
spot.
was right over a rock. That is not gonna be good.
This is my kind of video game right here. You know, I have the Fishing Sim Pro fishing thing. Wow, you almost hit me with that wire. Be careful there, dog.
Sorry.
I've fished
We
with
should be
people
standing
before where our lines are
next to each-
crossed up. It is about as fucked up as it gets.
Are we gonna get killed?
Huh?
Are we gonna get killed
By what?
by the guy that's shooting over there?
Oh, I don't think so. Not that I know of. Not that I'm aware of. And by the way, are you using a special river lure? What did you use for that, babe?
Special river lure.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Over on your side.
Well, I'm already
I
kind of
like-
little vindicated.
I feel like I want to go over here, out on this little peninsula area. You know, like a little fly fishing, right? Like,
It's almost like fly fishing. Yeah. You're just popping it on the top of the water and just kind of waiting.
It does not want to let me do that. So I'm gonna go over here.
Huh. All right. Well, I didn't catch one there. Let me try again.
Another one. Oh, this one's a bit. Whoa, I lost him.
Oh, he broke off the line?
Yeah,
that
my
happens
fault. I was being
sometimes.
I was a little too aggressive there. We'll try again.
Well, they're right in front of you. You're getting excited. I don't blame you.
I know. As I can see, it was red too.
Nice. This is nice. And then, like when you find a bend in the river that you can get with, which is nice.
Having any luck over there?
Yeah, not really. But again, if any of you ever been fishing with me, I'm happy just getting out there. Put the waders on, get the bait. You're out in the woods, just away from society. I used to go 3 or 4 times a year in the
All right,
Catskills.
got another one. Let's see if I can not lose him this time.
Here comes this heavy rain. Oh.
Got me another one. Wow, they're beautiful. Look at these fish.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, and they're great and they're
Sockeye
expensive.
salmon, baby.
Wait till you, whether you eat them, butcher, you'll see. They're fucking money in the bank. Yep. They're beautiful though. Yep.
Another one. Wow, beautiful. Three in a row, back to back. Look at that. They're all a good 4 pounds or so, yeah.
Yeah, they're kind of consistent. Yep. I like this bend in the river though. He's 100% right. I just put this on my map.
Yeah, oh, wow, look at them. Look at them. They're just all swarming around. Got another one. Just, he's right, plucking them out like it's nothing. Almost 5 pounds, that one. Health.
This life. People gotta wake up.
Yep.
Yep, there's things you can do to make your life just better. Ever since I took the 3rd day at the horse farm, I feel crazy strong. Everywhere I go, my arms feel like fucking metal rods.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Another one. I
Wow.
don't know how many that is at this point, but
Well, you can give. I don't know how big your bag is. I think my bag was maxed out at around 5. You know.
find out. This is fun. All right, we're crossing the line. Sorry.
That's all right. In real life, that's an issue, not in the game.
I know. I was thinking
That'd be
of
really
that
funny.
myself. Yeah. Another one.
Yeah, see that. That was kind of cool. Jumped across the river.
Oh, I have. Man. Well, as long as it lets me keep catching them, I'm gonna keep catching them.
Yeah.
I'll have so
Bag
much
fills
fish.
up, they'll tell you you can't get any more because they're going right in your knapsack, right?
Yep.
Yep. Yeah. See, that's pretty cool. That little covered bridge up there. Haha.
Like it.
And it's close to the Cattail Pond. It's close to the Cattail Pond Saloon. It's close to Valentine. It's close to Strawberry.
Whoa. Yeah, it's not letting me fish anymore for some reason.
I love it. Yeah, beautiful piece of river.
I'm gonna break these puppies down and we'll cook them at the fire later. We got
What?
5 sockeye salmon. Oh, what was those other ones that I broke down?
You got your fill? 5?
I had 6 sockeye salmon. I broke them down into 7 succulent fish meat that I can cook later.
Wow.
I think I must have had one from before though. A couple from before. I don't know where I fished for them because I've got 8 pieces of meat now, and there was only 6 fish that I caught today. Interesting though.
Well, hey, listen, this was a big success. I didn't really catch anything, but next time. But if you want to move on, we can, hon.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
That was fun. That was great. That was a great little
Right,
session.
and it's a secret little spot there. So next time we'll know. I'm gonna have to come back down here myself, see if I can redeem myself.
Alrighty. So, do you want to switch posses temporarily so that I can take
Yeah,
these
sure. Let me just come across that river. I'm gonna have to.
clarifications,
I'm gonna have to cross this river. I forgot how I got over here, but
I just ran right through.
yeah, I think there's shallow parts. This is like, I'm a fisherman. I know the distance between trying to climb through the thick part of the river and the there you go. Sometimes you get into a fast river and it scares the shit out of you, Kath. If you're like have chest waders on and you get up and the river is pushing you and you're gonna roll down the river and fill up with water, it is terrifying.
Yeah.
Terrifying. And I would look at Joey and go, Joey, that bend, stay away from that corner. The water is moving so fast. And he'd be like, bro, I almost fucking I almost bit it. I was like, yeah, it's really dangerous. If you're in the water, it's moving fast. Because you can feel it. You're like, I can't move. This water, I'm using all my energy to force against the river. Like, it feels wild. And you feel it get deeper, and you feel the bottom move a little bit, and you're like, oh shit, I'm in deep trouble right now. No pun intended. All right, Babesy. So what are we doing? I'm going to stand down. I think that's what you said. Posse.
Yeah, I'm already reforming and going to
Stand
send you an
down.
invite in like
Boom.
30 seconds. Okay. Invitation sent.
Boom. We're in. So my
Already
tent's
had
been
your
moved,
card.
and at this point, let's ride, baby. Let's go
I'm
collect.
thinking maybe I should move my tent up to where yours is.
Wherever you like. Look at this beautiful. I love this spot. This was a really cool spot.
In fact, let me do that real quick, and that way when we end
Yeah,
the
bro,
game,
that is an official little salmon spot. And there's so many little weird bends in the river. You could try all sorts of different things, you know? I like that. Common bulrush.
the map thing. So your camp is up in.
Hey, so yeah, you know, the truth is, this sun is going to be setting quick, babesy.
Oh.
I can see that. Ow. Blood? Boy. Don't be trying to run over her.
All right.
Big goofball. Big clumsy
happening?
some. He ran right in.
All right.
My horse ran right into
I've
you.
mapped our location. I'll move the camp later once we go to sleep. So let's just.
Hey, look at my boy with some different skills. All right. There you go, buddy. Come on. I'm right behind you, love. You just lead the way.
All right. Here we go.
Hey. Man, I am so overdue to watch a Western movie. It's just such a unique genre. It is, because they were all done after that era. We didn't have film during the era, so it was already legendary era before it was begun, right?
Yeah, there was a little bit of photography, but not any like real video. I don't think yet. I mean,
Right,
they're just
photography was
starting to come out with motion
1860s,
pictures, right?
and the real Wild West is in the 1840s. So it's 25 years before any real good photography. So you see the beginnings of outlaws and things like photography, black and whites. It was there, but it was kind of raw. And then by the time we got moving footage, yeah, that era was kind of done. So every Western movie is kind of like a look back. It's just kind of interesting. And yet the ones that were first made were guys that were in World War II and guys that saw rural life out in the Midwest, and because the country was still so different by the time the 50s came. You know, it was like the shadow of the West was still kind of there. Now it's long gone. Howdy. Good morning, sir. Or good evening, sir, I should say. Yep. Come on, buddy. Come on. Don't get spooked. Come on, bud. Come on. Come on. He's kind of weird. He's not liking that water. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. It's okay. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on, boy. I love horses. They're so wonky and funny and crazy. I popped back in the barn this week because I forgot my phone charger, and everybody was there. Mavi, Steven, Melissa, Natalie. It was great. Just giving out hugs and saying hello.
Where did you put your camp? Is it in the Grizzlies?
Mine is just affiliated with yours now. It was, at the time, it was a Grizzlies camp, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna move mine to Grizzlies too because they're just cool locations.
It's so beautiful. Yeah, yeah. You get a camp that you would pay money for to go out in the woods and be like, oh, look at this little bend in the river. Yeah, yeah. It's beautiful up here. It reminds me more of Virginia where we grew up and just sort of like the Blue Ridge Mountains kind of feel where
I think it's supposed to be more like Rockies in Colorado.
I'm sure it is. It's supposed to be the West, but it feels more to me like at least what we grew up with. Yeah, I mean man. There's some pretty nice, tasty mountain ranges in the Blue Ridge and Smoky Mountains and things, and But then again, when you're out west, it's just it's different. A whole different thing. The size of the trees, the size of the mountains, everything is so different out west. So. I like that too, though, a lot. I could spend time in Montana. I already know it. I liked Oklahoma. Oklahoma sounds corny and flat and boring. Loved it. Loved how Native American it was. You could walk into a buffet, like Western place, and they had like Indian stuff and cowboy stuff hand in hand. And I was like, yeah, this is great, dude. Give me the lumberjack breakfast, please.
Dude, this is our new camp location, and OMG, it's on the Cattail Pond.
Yeah, I'm saying that's what I'm saying. It's kind of this is where they put you when you go Grizzlies. It's in the Cattail Pond, and the saloon is right here.
Look where we are.
I know. I already looked at it.
Because it's,
I just showed the stream where it was.
Are you kidding me?
That's where my camp has been, and it's really nice. It's real nice.
So yeah, I just decided to move it there where yours was, so that we're close by, and we don't have to if we switch posses, we're still in the.
This is our camp right here, right, baby?
Yep, that's it. That's us. Beautiful, right?
It's right on the pond. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. We're on the other side of the Cattail Pond. This is kind of where my moonshine shack is set up, and we're back. Hey, Lucky. Hey, buddy. Hey, bud. What's up there, buddy? Hey.
So, did you want to stop for the night and ration up and all that stuff?
We can do whatever you want, honey. I'm just enjoying your company, and I missed you. I missed this game. I missed Jack. I missed my virtual horses. I was telling everybody at the barn, like there's some young people at the barn that are really funny, and I go, Sebastian, you play RDR? He's like, of course. And I go, every time I come to the barn, when I go play RDR, I go into first person, and I hug my horse. I hug my horse in first person, just like this. Hey, buddy. Hey there, buddy. What's going on there, bud? Come on, you my buddy? Yeah. That's I get paid to do this for a living. Yeah, take care of these boys and girls. An acrobat in Portugal? It's a lie. I'm on to your lies, Crips. I don't like them. Yep, I was an assassin. Let's cook some fish. Yeah, let's do it, man. Let's do it. Take a base quality stew. I will, just because I have to. Raccoon meat.
Oh, dude, you know what? I think I have the makings for the fancy stew.
The fancy fish stew? What?
Yeah, I think I do.
Let's try it, man.
I'm gonna cook. I want to cook me up a piece of fish though first.
Delicious. And did you mark that spot on the map? It's right on the bend of the river there. I don't know if I marked it. Yeah, I marked it on my map. It's basically, honey, if you go back and look at it, I think it's where the letter O in the word Dakota, right there in that bend. That's what the kid said. So it's pretty helpful, and it's right there behind Valentine and Strawberry.
Let me beef up this stew for you.
No pun intended. This fish stew's getting beefed up, bitch.
All right, we are gonna recipes.
All right.
Oh yeah, we got the superior. See, I've been killing a bunch of wolves lately, so I knew I'd have what I needed.
Yeah, you're always killing wolves.
Superior.
You got some restaurant quality stew simmering in the pot, he said.
There you go.
Restaurant quality. He take the superior stew. This is like if you went to Rhodes and sat down at that fucking $100 damn.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
Now, here's another thing too, dude. We might need to do a trader delivery. No, not yet. Okay, never. My camp got raided the other day.
Really? How's that happen?
So I've never had this happen before. I had heard rumors that it could happen. So you know how like in
GTA?
In GTA, they can raid your weed farm, right?
Yeah, it happens more with the coke biz, but I know what you mean. Yep.
Yeah. So I've been playing this for a long time. I've been doing Trader for a long time.
Okay, I'm listening. I just got to walk away from Crips. He just drives me crazy. I just can't take it.
Yeah, no, it's
He's
fine.
like an AM radio.
Exactly. So, good AM radio.
He's
So,
brutal.
so I was out and about. I was just playing around. I was doing some collecting and yada yada, and all of a sudden I see this dog barking at me. You know, in this game, in this world. I won't call it a game,
Yep.
but the world is kind of a game sometimes.
Sure.
But in this game, sometimes you'll get a stray dog will come up and start barking at you and all this other stuff, right? And then you follow the dog and you find some dead person and you collect a treasure off of them. But so this dog comes up to me and I'm like, that looks like my dog, Lucky. And sure enough, it says Lucky and it's barking at me like, come on, like Timmy's in the well, we gotta go. So I'm like, why is he barking at me? So I'm like, I'm chasing after the dog and I'm following the dog and all of a sudden we get close to where my camp is and all of a sudden I'm starting a mission that says somebody's stealing your trader goods. You got to go like rescue your trader goods. Wow. And I was like, what? I've never had this happen before. So now I'm like shooting people and they were trying to run off with my goods, man.
Wow, that's crazy.
I'd never had that happen before.
You can craft 2 items of potent bitters, potent health care, horse care, potent horse stimulant. I can craft this? Let's craft it. Let's make some horse shit.
If you broke...
What did you say?
I said if you broke down your fish, you could cook some fish.
Problem is I caught no fish. You caught like your fill, and I didn't catch a single fish. It was an awkward thing where I was like, "This is the best fishing hole in the world," and you caught everything, and I caught nothing. That's all right.
I did not realize that. I thought.
Yeah, you were too busy going, "Here's another one. Here's another one," and I was just like using the same bait as you and catching nothing. So I just was a little quiet about it. But my point is, you know, this is like I said, fishing is like this sometimes. You don't have to catch fish just to have a good time.
I'm sorry, I did not realize that. I mean, I was excited, but I didn't realize you weren't catching any.
Yeah, I didn't catch anything. Nothing. Nothing at all. But that's okay. Dally, bison skinned. Nope. Bounty hunter. Yep. Lemoyne, huh? Collector. Right. Moonshiner. Right. Challenge goals. Right. Streak, sure. Anyway, I got nothing going on there. Hey, Kat, let's sit by the fire for a minute while this nighttime does its thing, and when the morning comes, we'll roll out. I gotta quickly check something, and I'll be back in just a minute. Just sit tight.
Okay.
Okay, I'll be away from the mic. So if you want to whistle them a song or talk to Crips, you're welcome to. And those of you that are just cozying up, making s'mores by the fire, that's what we're all about right now. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I am not going to whistle y'all a song because I can't whistle, so just sit here and enjoy the fire. One thing I will do while I'm here, poke around and look for some herbs and spices because that's one of my favorite things to do it. There we go. Go run off and do that for just a moment. Unfortunately, won't see it because Jack's got the camera. Wild mint. things to do is take these here fancy binoculars that are meant for the naturalist role, finding and observing animals. But I don't really use it for that too much. I use it to locate hunt, but I also use it to locate the herbs and treasures, and it can highlight those as well for you. Let me take a run over this way, see if I can find.
How's the moonshine business treating you?
Wild carrots.
Hey, Kat.
Yep.
Thanks to socials. Happy birthday.
Oh, you're welcome.
What do you
I
mean
thought
you're
you were calling
welcome?
for earlier today anyway.
Huh?
I just when you called earlier to say, "Hey, do you want a game?" I assumed you were calling for my birthday.
I am really bad with birthdays, almost forgetting even my own. If you ask anybody, I never want to mention it, and they're always like, "Wait, how was your birthday? How did you understand it?" I don't know what it is. As I got older, I just don't care. But I did see it on social, so just happy birthday, Kat. I'm pretty informal about these things, but
Listen, don't worry. I am pretty bad with them also. I am the epitome of the absent-minded professor. I call myself that all the time. I have forgotten my daughter's birthday that I gave birth to the last 2 or 3 years in a row. And I remember like a week in advance, and like, oh yeah, I need to call her for her birthday. And then about a week after her birthday, I'm like, I forgot her birthday. Now I got to call her. And
yeah, I just.
and she's like, yeah. She probably feels like that girl in 16 Candles,
Oh yeah.
My
Molly
own
Ringwald.
parents forgot my birthday.
Are you fucking kidding me? They live for this shit. she's like, that movie's so good, bro. I saw a girl with a Breakfast Club shirt on the other day, which actually has been rebranded because the Breakfast Club is much more popular as a black hip hop news show with Charlamagne the God. Than the actual Breakfast Club, which is the movie, maybe 20 years before the podcast came. And so unfortunately, there's a whole generation of people that don't know it, but the place that I was working, this girl had the Breakfast Club OG shirt on. I was like, hey, big shout out. She goes, I love 16 Candles too. And I was like, see, there you go, OG. Yep, Breakfast Club was just a brilliant movie before it became a great podcast. Anyway, man, we're just chilling here, enjoying this. Who's this? Hey, listen, stay away from our camp. That's a little too close for comfort, doggy. Don't make me shoot you in the eye. Anyway, a lot of fun. When the sun comes up, though, honey, and by the way, this is the best part of the map. I swear to you, it's the best. You can just get out here and you can fish and hunt and live and feel like society's not creeping up on you all the time. But when the sun does break, hon, what are we doing? We're still trying to collect that one card? Is that for me, I know.
I
I've got-
have a
Oh shit.
I have a card I've collected for you, and there's a lake near that card that I wanted to check out.
Okay.
Because I've been lately just exploring different lakes and ponds. And
Yeah,
rivers.
man, the fishing game finally opened up to you. The joy and ease of the fishing game, right?
Dude, when I first would try to fish, I couldn't catch them. They would break loose from the line, or I would catch nothing repeatedly. But I think I finally cracked it, figured out how to do it, and now I'm really enjoying it.
And it's a lot of fun because each fish is different, each bait is different. A lake is different than a pond, is different than a bend in a river. Like there is a little aspect of the joy of fishing that comes with it.
Yeah. So listen, sun's coming up. Let's do this. Let's go.
Yeah, it's time to roll. Let's do it.
We'll just wing it, play it by ear. There's no, we don't have to do anything.
Early riser, early bird gets the worm,
Just have some fun.
so to speak.
Yep.
All right, so you got it all mapped out. It's easy being a posse member with Alley Cat Chi, aka Lorraine
I
Lamond.
do.
It ain't so hard, people. Man, you were sharp though with knowing when the daybreak was coming. You got a little pocket watch or something there, darling?
If you hit the down arrow on the left thing, and it tells you what county you're in, it also tells you the temperature.
Oh,
and
okay,
the time.
5:39 a.m., 37 degrees. You're right. It's colder than hell out here by Miami standards. I have to tell you, Kat, I had my first very humbling. Oh man, this is beautiful. Look at that. I had my first very humbling.
I was going to ask you what has the temperature been like down there at night?
Okay, well let me clarify. Okay, obviously, if you guys follow us at all, Kathleen is up in Central Florida, and I am I'm down here in Miami, South Florida. But so watch, it's back to being 78 degrees today. I'm back to wearing shorts and no shoes, which is really the main draw here in Miami is permanent summer. But 2 days ago, it got a little chilly, and I'm embarrassed to say how little. It was like 65 degrees. And Kath, I am soft. 1 year away from New York, I'm completely soft. I was like shivering and running around, jogging through 65 degrees temperature like it was 32. Just embarrassingly soft. I'm just gonna call it like I see it. And I thought it would take longer than that. I thought maybe another year before I got really kind of, I was like,
No,
1 year, soft,
it happens.
official.
For anybody who doesn't live in Florida or know anybody who lives in Florida, it's a thing. It happens pretty fast. And they call it thinning of the blood. I don't know what it really is.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
it's
I heard that
after you've been
expression.
here for about a year. After you've been here about a year, all of a sudden you'll see the snowbirds and the visitors coming down in the fall and winter wearing shorts and flip flops, and you'll have on like, if you're living down here, you'll be wearing like a sweater and boots. and
Yeah,
a
I had to
scarf
reach for some
and be
long
like,
pants.
What is wrong with these people?
Even someone said to me, "Hey, you look different." Long pants.
Yeah.
You know, it was one of those
Yeah.
things where they didn't even recognize me in a pair of pants. And I was like, yeah, well, believe me, I'm still wearing my slides, and I'm not putting on a pair of shoes unless I'm at a wedding or a funeral.
Listen,
so
the truth is, and you'll see this in Florida a lot, maybe Georgia too, and Texas, but people will wear their slides, because you wear flip-flops all the time in Florida. I rarely wear a closed-toed shoe. But
hey,
your feet
before you
get
finish
cold,
this
so you-
anecdote, I seem to have lost you.
Yes. Oh, I'm sorry.
Maybe there's no
Did,
G.
did we lose our server, maybe? Let me come back. Because you were right behind me.
Well, let me put it this
Now I
way.
don't see
We're
you.
still live. The live cast is live.
But you might be live in a different server.
I couldn't tell you.
Let me see.
Nearby,
Yeah, I
friends.
think you're gone.
Yeah, you're not in my session. So, unfortunately, you're going to have to come back to this one, I believe.
Right. So, how?
Well, let me just do this. I can do this. Player, friend, invite to sesh. Boom.
Okay, that'll work. That'll work.
Yeah.
Okay, give me a second.
This was a pleasant way to begin the day. I've been watching a lot of full-time streamers, people on Kick, and I'm in Mike's ear all the time. Mike is wonderful. He's our brother, and he's the host of the Locker Room Live Partycast on Twitch, Rumble, and Kick, of which I'm a participant as well. Those of you that know me as a podcaster or a game creator or a filmmaker or a scriptwriter, you can catch us over there. But I got to say, I've been watching a lot of full-timers, and I'm noticing like everyone's flaunting the rules about like you're supposed to only stream in one place. Nobody's doing that, and I can assure you, there's people, the big stars on Twitch that are also on Kick. There's people on Kick that are also doing 2 different channels on YouTube when they're not on Kick. You know what I mean? Like just taking the money. Yeah, pretty cool. Well, people, let me explain something to y'all. I've been a good fella. I ain't had a drink in days. And that's going to change. I'm having a little bit of brandy for breakfast. Bam, peach brandy with some bacon and ham. Followed by a goddamn stogie with a little bit of that, what them natives call magic weed. Followed by a big old fat cigar. Now, what happened? Were you able to make it back to the server? Right.
Oh, you know what? I don't know. I think so. I took the invite, but I don't know where I am. Hold on. I'm kind of waiting. Is that you? Yep. Okay, I'm back in your server.
Okay, cool. And how far are we? Is this part of the RP here?
I probably need to re-posse up, so let me take care of that.
Ooh, can I tell you the exciting reality that I am just a couple of clicks away from another moonshine roadblock, and I feel like getting at it.
All right, so we've got, I just invited you to my posse. You want to posse
Yeah,
up?
but if I leave this area, I cannot blow these guys away.
No, we're going to do that. We're doing that for sure, because I'm close to it also, so.
But how,
Give me
are you
just a
sure?
second, but-
Are you sure
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
like
okay,
right
I didn't even have to move. Nice.
Yeah.
All right, beautiful. And we're heading towards this roadblock, yeah?
Yep.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
the beauty
you're
of
right
it.
behind
That's
me.
why I said
All right,
just
now watch.
accept it and we'll be...
I love it. I love it. And I will say this.
Yep.
I will say this, babe. This is a great way to mix it up. We've been quiet. I just had brandy for breakfast. Nothing makes me more ornery than a goddamn booze breakfast. Now,
All right, I'm right behind you, man. I'm right behind you.
yeah, I see that. Here she comes, galloping down the hill. Hi.
All right. I'm back now. Woo-hoo.
Nice, bro.
I don't know what happened, but
Well,
there we go.
it's hard to say, but I will say this: this place approach them, and should we just ambush them?
Like quietly or aggressively?
No, I mean like tap off the first few guys with snipers and just clear out this whole area.
Of course. I like that idea.
All right, so let me do this then. Let me grab
Right, go up in this
a
mountain
weapon.
so I can sniper them.
Yep. I'm gonna head up into the other side of the trees, hon. These boys aren't gonna really know what hit them. You get a nice vantage point, and when you're ready, hon, I think we're gonna pop a few holes in these boys.
All right, I think I'm in a good spot. You let me know when.
Now watch, before I do anything, let me just take a quick peek. I believe I got a pair of binoculars.
Got one in my sights and perfect headshot.
Whoa, I just got hit by a ram. I just got run over by a ram. That was hilarious.
Ram?
It rammed me. I mean, not to sound corny or redundant, but I tried to get my binoculars out, and as soon as I got them out, a ram run up, just playfully just smashed me in the face. Okay, so I'm looking at these boys here. Yep, I don't know how many we got, but I see a bunch of them.
I'm taking a headshot.
All right, watch.
Get she fingered.
All right, so I see at least 3 boys over there drinking, smoking, and thinking they're going to get my tax money, I got news for you. It ain't happening. All right, so watch. We'll count it down, Lovey. There we go. Ooh. Like gutting them like pigs over there. They're stuck in that little... They don't realize we got them in a crossfire here. Every time they come running up, I got them on the left, you got them on the right. Hey, babe, I'm moving in with my shotgun. It's going to get ugly.
Oh, I'm dead!
Oh. Ah. Oh, shit. There's still some boys back here coming.
We got this. Did he say son of a rotten whore?
All right, now watch. Most people would say it ain't a smart idea to take out the law like this, but we feel different about it.
Where are they?
There ain't no escape, boy. I made a mistake when you mess with us.
Got it.
You want to loot him up, baby. Take what he got. Yep, it's a rough morning here, but you know what? These boys, they want too much in taxes. Can I make it clear? They ain't done nothing for me. They ain't done nothing for my moonshine shack. They ain't cleared out these roads. They ain't keep the bandits away. They ain't keep my sister's camp from getting attacked. What good are the taxes?
And they're thwarting our moonshine business.
That's my greater point, is that they believe that spirits ought to be outlawed, and I got to tell you what, the only spirits I'm trying to outlaw is these dead souls right here. Sons of bitches. And let it be known. All right, baby. We out of here? Let's leave here before there's any evidence that we was even here. Boys think every intersection of this new world, trying to get my tax. I'm sorry, lady. What's your horse's name, babes?
This one's called
That's a boy or a girl?
But